Dear Sierra Leoneans, wake up. We've been dreaming for decades and it's way too long. We thought it was independence, we gained it, yet we still remain the same. We thought it was democracy, and we became a democratic state, yet things don't change. Sierra Leone, the anthem of West Africa, with an estimated population of about 7 million people, suffering from poor governance, corruption, unemployment, tribalism, regionalism, endless conflicts. Should I proceed? Abject poverty. Yet we choose to be divided. And there has never been and will never be a nation built being divided. For most people, including fellow Sierra Leoneans, they think Sierra Leone is a place nothing good can come from. That Sierra Leone will never be a better place. For some, Sierra Leone is the second option. They choose Western world over Sierra Leone. If we can prioritize Sierra Leone as we prioritize Western world, then it would take only quarter a decade to build this great nation. The problem facing Sierra Leone does not arise from nature. The so-called Sierra Leonean problems are more of perceptions than the reality on ground. Until we understand that our problems are created by those we trust to offer help, not much will change for this great nation. Hold on, let me ask a question. When are we going to end the division of the nation into southeast and northwest, into tribes and regions? And again, when are we going to start chasing knowledge instead of political influence? The wisest man ever to walk this earth, King Solomon once said, "Where knowledge lacks, people perish." And it's obvious we're perishing not for anything but because of lack of knowledge. Sierra Leone is unique with unique problems. So the knowledge of the West is incompatible with the needs of the nation. Sierra Leone needs intelligent people to identify an indigenous system, coach, educate the future leaders with the leadership the nation needs for prosperity, and in turn tackle the unique problems of Sierra Leone. It is so obvious that we decide who sits in offices based on tribes and regions. I've taken a good look at Sierra Leonean society, and I realized that there are two types of people. Those known to work their ass out and still not make a living, and those who do very little or nothing and live lavishly. The difference between the two is that the former set does not have contact with the elites, while the other does. Another question: why do we create conflicts? What are we fighting for? Is it power? Is it money? Check our GDP. We have an ailing economy. We are poor. Yet we choose to create conflicts other than resolving the problems of the nation, thereby creating more problems. I wonder why so many people who have lived alongside each other for generations decide to attack their neighbors for something they have lesser idea on. Politics. You really know politics? Riddle me this. Suppose I and my friends are visiting Freetown. With 5 in numbers, I, Abraham, Jim, Jake and David. On planning the visit, a question came up. Who's gonna lead the team? Asked Jake. I'll lead. Abraham and Jim both respond. We said, okay, let's do an election. The 5 of us vote and reach a consensus. Abraham won. The purpose of having an election is to have a leader who's gonna lead the team to Freetown. Not to divide the team. We're all going in one direction and one purpose. No matter who leads the team, our goal is to reach Freetown. Our purpose of having an election is about having a leader who leads Sierra Leone, not a party or a single body. Sierra Leone is the priority, not the parties. I wonder why there is so much attention paid on politics after an election. For good 5 years, we pay so much attention on politics and very little on how the nation is sinking. There should be no thoughts about politics after an election. There should be no room for discussion about my party won, my party lose. There should be no room for hatred, tribalism, regionalism after an election. There is only one goal, and that is Sierra Leone. I'm just so sorry for our mindset, because I believe we forgot to design a country plan which each and every politician elected must use, other than just a mere manifesto that cannot even be accomplished. Sierra Leoneans, wake up. We are far behind from the rest of the world. If I'm to analyze the distance we've left behind from the rest of the world, it is either I say the world is Mercury and Sierra Leone is Pluto, or Sierra Leone is Mercury and the world is Pluto. We have so much wealth to invest in our future generations and this great nation. Let's not forget our culture. Culture has everything to do with economic development. It is so obvious that we've ignored our honorable culture. That's way too bad. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, there is one mentality I want us to object from, the so-called crab mentality. Have you ever put several live crabs in a bowl? If so, you don't have to worry about one of the crabs getting out, because the rest will make sure it does not happen. If Sierra Leone is to succeed, we need to jettison the crab mentality of underdevelopment and pursue unity of power and purpose. Why can't we have cures for every disease affecting the people? Why can't we have clean water, food, education for every person in this nation? Small Sierra Leone, with an estimated population of about 7 million people, why can't we have peace on this land? There is only one Sierra Leone. Why the division of the nation into northwest and southeast? My fellow Sierra Leoneans, I'll tell you this today. You have no enemy. No one is your enemy because you're not from the same region or because you don't speak the same language. All of us are Sierra Leoneans. We need to start seeing each and every one as brothers and sisters, as one family, as Sierra Leoneans. The indifferences should stop until we start working together, until we start working as one before this great nation could rise up again. Let's throw down hate, tribalism, regionalism, ignorance to accept roots and embrace unity, peace, freedom, and development. Our problems can never be solved being divided. We need to be united. We need to be one. Right now, in this nation, we just need to work together. Alongside our famous individualism, there is one belief that we should inherit. A belief that we are connected as one people. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiances to the green, whites, and blue stripes. Dear youths, let's strive for education. If the least educated person in this nation owns a West Africa Senior School Certificate examination, then the nation will start to see results other than just hearing excuses and reasons daily. Because it is growing in its human capital development. Dear politicians, don't dodge us when we need you. We love you. We just want some love back. I believe that this country will reclaim its promise, and out of a long political darkness, a brighter day will come. God bless Sierra Leone. Guys, what's up? My name is Demo JL.